Hello students, welcome to the SRBPS virtual classroom program. I am your biology educator Prerna Rathi.
So students, let us now start cell cycle and cell division. That is chapter 10 of your book. Here we are going to read about the life cycle of a cell, how it grows, divides, yet again grows, differentiates, everything we are going to learn about. How do you define a cell cycle? A cell cycle, students, is a sequence of events by which a cell duplicates its genome, that means creates a copy of its genome, synthesizes other constituents of the cell, and eventually, that is finally divides into two daughter cells. This entire process, पहले अपना genome develop करे, बाकी organelles develop करे और दो daughter cells में divide हो जाए. This process is called cell cycle. There are different phases of cell cycle. In a typical eukaryotic cell, a cell cycle occurs for about 24 hours. A cell cycle, children, is divided into two phases, the interphase and the M phase or the mitotic phase. Let us see the various phases of a life cycle. As you can see in this particular phase picture, there is G0, G1, S, G2, and this particular phase which is known as the M phase. Let us start with the G0 and G1 phase. G0 and G1. G0 is that phase where the cell has just divided. In the G1 phase, it increases in the size and also produces the enzymes and setup which are required for S phase, which is the replication phase, where it is going to double up its DNA. If it has 2N, then it is going to create another copy of 2N inside. During the G2 phase, which is again a preparatory phase, it will prepare for the mitotic phase. So out of total 24 hours, mitosis occurs only for 1 hour. But for that 1 hour, the preparation has to be very proper. So once the mitotic phase is over, we are going to learn about the subphases later on, children. Then cytokinesis or the cell division will occur. These are the different phases of a cell cycle. Let us discuss the M phase. The M phase, children, phases when the actual cell division or mitosis occurs is known as the M phase. It starts with the nuclear division. First there is karyokinesis and it is followed by cytokinesis. It starts with the nuclear division corresponding to the separation of the chromosomes inside the nucleus. Then the cytoplasm will divide, and cell division proper, the mitotic division, the M phase lasts for about 1 hour in the total 24 hours. The interphase, on the other hand, is quite long, and every time two M phases are always alternated by interphase. It lasts for about 95% of the duration of the total cell cycle. And it is during this time that the cell prepares for the M phase. It duplicates its DNA, it creates the machinery for the division of the nucleus and everything. Okay, the interphase has been divided into G1, S phase and G2 phase. During the G1 phase, that is the first growth phase, interval between mitosis and initiation of DNA replication, cell becomes metabolically active, it continues to grow, but it does not divide its DNA. तो इस वक्त वो क्या कर रहा है, साइज में ग्रो हो रहा है. The next phase in the interphase is the S phase. As you can see, during the S phase, it forms a copy of its DNA. यहाँ एक था, by the end of the S phase उसकी कितनी हो जाएंगी, दो copies हो जाएंगी. So one will form two, मतलब 3 नहीं होंगी, 1 and 1 more will be formed. There is no increase in the chromosome number. 2N will be there. Two separate copies will be there. Understood, children? The next is the G2 phase, so the second growth phase, where the proteins which are required for the mitosis process to occur are synthesized and cell growth continues. After this, there are certain cells which enter the quiescent stage, where they, which is an inactive stage where they'll be performing a specific function. Fine. Next is the mitosis or the M phase. During the mitosis, this is the process of cell division which results in production of two daughter cells from single parent cell. The main thing about mitosis is that it is equational division, that is the number of chromosomes. The process of cell division where equal number of chromosomes are given to both the daughter cells. It includes 4 stages: the prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. Let us discuss these phases one by one. This is the prophase, where the chromosomes are formed, nuclear envelope is digested. We'll read it one by one also. Metaphase, where they align at the metaphasic plate or the equatorial plate. Anaphase, where they start moving towards the poles. Telophase, where again the nuclear envelope is developed and two separate cells are formed by the process of cytokinesis. During the prophase of mitosis, what happens? The chromosomal material, the chromatin material था वो package होना start हो जाएगा and it will start converting into compact chromosomes. Centrioles will start moving towards the pole because later they have to form the astral rays of the spindle fibers. Proper chromosomes बनने लग जाएंगे और जो centrioles हैं वो अपनी position ले लेंगे. During the metaphase, as you can see, proper spindle fibers, ये दिख रहे हैं लंबे लंबे fibers, these are spindle fibers which attach to the kinetocores. If this is a chromosome, this is the centromere, there are cup-like structures surrounding the centromere which is known as the kinetocore. So kinetocore से क्या attach हो जाएगा? ये spindle fibers और ये सारे के सारे chromosome अपने आप को एक line में आके align कर लेंगे. This is known as the metaphasic plate or the equatorial plate. Then during the anaphase, ये जो spindle fibers हैं ये छोटे होने लग जाएंगे and they will start entering the centrioles. Now because they have started shortening up, ये जो metaphasic plate थी यहाँ से chromosomes दोनों direction में move करने लग जाएंगे. Half of them in one direction, half of them in other direction. So they will gather at the opposite poles. Understood? During the telophase, again the chromatin material will start decondensing. Chromosome से chromatin बन जाएगा, nuclear envelope develop होगा. इसके बाद क्या होगा? cytokinesis, जिसमें दो separate cells बन जाएंगे और दोनों ही cells के पास equal amount of DNA होगा. That is why mitosis is known as equational division. I hope you have all understood the concept of mitosis. In the next class, we will be dealing with meiosis.
I hope you all understood what I taught. I suggest you all make complete use of the YouTube channel to enhance your learning. So until next time, goodbye, take care.